want to start the song over. We are on our Sunday check-in, and I am opening up Instagram, and then we will begin our Sunday check-in. Hey, Monica, you made it. Listen to our beautiful music. What the hell? Oh, Instagram was getting on my goddamn nerves. There we go. Hey, Monica. I got my drink. Woo! I needed this today. Hey! All right, I'm waiting on Instagram to come in. Oh, you got your wine. Yay. Are you a white wine, red wine, or sweet wine kind of guy? That's what I want to know. Instagram ain't coming on. Ooh, they dirty. Let me see. Let me see what's happening. They won't turn on Instagram. First, Facebook is acting crazy. Now, Instagram is acting crazy. They won't let me be great. Why? Well, I guess it's just going to be us on YouTube. What? You said you was a wine kind of gal. Okay, there's Instagram. Finally, I'm live on Instagram. They was about to make me start cussing on a Sunday. All right, I'm looking real round on Instagram. Hey, everybody. I got that song from Janet Jackson. She put that on her Instagram, and I was like, that's a jam. And so then I found it. Anyway, so welcome to our Sunday check-in, which our theme of today is, it's all in the attitude. We're going to talk about finding blessings and prayer, being prayerful in our everyday events, right? But first, we're going to clink our glasses, me and Monica, because ain't nobody here but us. Kank, kank. Hey, Monica. I put down my spiced rum, and I picked up my hot toddy. Now, this is whiskey and something already pre-made. I got it from Costco's, and it's delicious. It's called hot toddy. Anyway, Instagram got my full. I'm gonna have to sit up because Instagram got my whole body. It's got my whole body. All my fluffiness is just in its all of its glory. Anyway, do I see people's here? Nope, ain't nobody on Instagram. Anyway, so we're gonna get started, me and you, Monica. This is your Sunday check-in. So what are we talking about? We're talking about creating prayerful times and increasing our energy. Somebody here. Hey, there they go. They coming in on Instagram. I can't even say your whole name. Shy Village is Stronger Together. I think that's your name. Hey, Palo Santo Queen, how you doing? All right. Y'all missed the music. We was in here getting it. Okay, so anyway. All right. So I got my cards. Okay, Palo Santo Queen and Shy Village is Stronger Together. What y'all drinking today? It's Sunday. I got the cards, so we're going to do our card of the day. Here's my hot toddy. I can drink it cold or hot. I got it from Costco's. It's called hot toddy. It has whiskey in it. And it tastes so good. Anyway. So I was doing some magical work today. Magical work. And I was working with a priest friend of mine, and we were talking about our ashe, which is the energy that you carry, the magic that you carry within yourself. and how we are able to, and not just we as priests, but we as people are able to infuse our energy into the work that we do. And that is what we, hey, Sister Farah, I've been seeing you getting your dancing on too, ma'am. Yes, indeed. So y'all know I get sidetracked. So the energy, and it's so important that we recognize that no matter what we're doing, we are infusing energy and magic into that, and it will start to change how you interact within the world. Oh shit! Hey, oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Koya and Sabina. Oh my goodness, how y'all doing? So we're gonna talk about, how you can take your daily activities and how you should adjust your attitude so that you can be prayerful, you can bring magic, you can bring energy into everyday activities. So there is a belief, and this isn't just, I was going to say falukumi, but there's a belief in just magic when you're doing magic and spells and things like that, that the energy you put into getting your materials, the energy you put going around the different stores and getting in the car when it's cold outside or when it was hot outside or when you didn't feel like it, all of that adds to the energy of the things that you are bringing and manifesting into this world. So, when we're doing the things that we dread, like washing the dishes or folding our laundry, it helps if we use those activities, those very mundane activities, to build up the ashe, to build up our prayers and put protection and cleansing and stuff around our lives, right? So, hey, Lisa Love 06, how you doing? So we were talking about just like washing the dishes. Now, if y'all like me, I can't stand washing the dishes. And it irks my soul that every time I wash the dishes and I eat, it's some more dishes. Like, who thought that up? But if you use that activity, so, magic is about the physical action that you're doing. This is me washing the plate. It's the physical action of doing something. It's the spiritual association, and the spiritual is not the word I was thinking of. It's the symbolic association of what you're doing. So when we're cleaning our dishes, we can equate that to cleansing our lives, right? And you can make that a prayer. I'm cleaning away the negativity that was sent to me by other people so that I may build a new on top of this new thing, and you can rinse it down the drain. And so there is, like, it may sound like I'm just making it up as I go. But as you are infusing that dirt that you're getting off the plate with the energy that you're trying to get rid of, the act of watching it go down the drain and being taken away from you, that's a magical thing. That's a basic principle in rituals, is that you get it away from you. So we want to start looking at the things that we're doing. Like when you wash your clothes and you got to fold them up, think about how you have released all of the energy that you collected from other people who was looking at you with the stank eye, and that's on your dirty clothes, right? And wishing you, ill, or just being jealous, the evil eye, all of that. And when you're washing your clothes out, you're cleaning that up out of your existence. You're letting that go. You're breaking that energy up. And when you're folding it, you're putting in the protection. As I put these clothes up, I create a barrier around me and my enemies. I infuse my white clothes with peace of mind. I infuse my blue clothes with peace and understanding. All of the stuff. This is my red sweater. I'm gonna wear this, and it's gonna be my power sweater. And you start to look at everything in your life as a tool for you to make things happen. So, the other part about this message is, when we dread things, like I ain't even gonna lie, I hate folding clothes. My clothes be in the dryer for 47 hours. I be like, I'm gonna get them tomorrow. And then, it's bad when you go into the dryer to get your clothes because you didn't fold them. So you just get them out. My sweater is in that dryer, but you don't get nothing else, just the sweater. So we want to think outside of the box, because it helps you to use that muscle of symbolism, right? So how can you associate this to something in your life? And this might be you renewing the energy in your relationship. Like, my sweater been balled up in the dryer, and the way that I'm ironing out the wrinkles, this is me ironing out the wrinkles in my relationship. This is me ironing out the communication kinks that me and my significant other have been having. And as I smooth this out, I smoothed out the energy between us. I smooth out our communication. I smooth out the love in our house. I make it look nice and pretty and well cared for. And as I hang it up, I'm giving that energy. I'm hanging that energy up for my love. So magic is all around us. It is a way that we interact. It is the attitude in which we approach the things that we're doing on a daily basis. And so this Sunday check-in, not this Sunday check-in, but Sunday check-ins are for us to realize that magic is all around us. And that when we start the week off, we got to say, hey, this week I'm going to identify times when I can use my power, my ashe, when I can take my breath, when I can take my ideas and thoughts, and I can infuse it into daily activities. I can infuse it into daily stuff. So like when you cook it, it's so funny. I have an oil infuser, and you make basil oil or garlic oil or whatever. And I made a money oil, and I put basil in it. There you go, watering your plants. And so, like, I had a friend who used her plants for money. And so whenever she, needed to replenish her money, she would water her plants. And the growth of those plants represented the growth of her finances, right? So there's things around your house. You don't have to run outside and get things. You can use the things that are already, hey, divine birth wisdom. Hey, I am Nisha K. Hi, I am Nisha K. And one Tay from Day. I know I said that wrong. Sorry. But anyway, hey, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So you don't have to, when I first started doing spells, like intentionally, and I was like, oh, I'm going to get this spell book. I'm going to do. And it was like all the stuff that we had to get that I ain't have. I ain't got no rue in my house. I ain't got no, you need the left foot of a petrified deer. Like, where am I getting that from? So I like to think of ways to use the things that are in my house. So anyway, I was telling you about this money oil that I made. And I just said, okay, these are herbs that attract financial blessings. So I had basil in there. I had a little bit of mint in there. I had garlic in there for protection, to protect my finances, all of this stuff. And so when I would cook with this oil, I would infuse my food with the energy of financial abundance. And I would pray over, my food. You got to pray over your food. So I would pray that as I'm using this oil, it would infuse my life with financial abundance, the same way it's infusing this food with the flavors of, the basil and the garlic and the things. And that it would help me to protect my riches and protect my resources. It would keep me or protect it from those who would take away my money. And these will be my prayers as I'm cooking my food. And those of you with families, you can do this. You can use these herbs and infuse them. It's all about the attitude. It's all about your intentions and how you set them. So you can infuse your food with love. You can infuse your food with protection for your children, with peace of mind. So like I'm always telling you, use herbs and stuff when people are anxious in your house or there's a lot of arguments and contention. But like, perfect example, Mama Lewa does a lot of things. So one of my clients reached out to me because it was testing time for her kids. And it was really hard. The testing was really hard. So I was like, give them some tea. If before they go to bed, help them to release that stress of those tests. Give them some chamomile mint tea and prepare them for the next day of testing by releasing the anxiety that they picked up within that day. And that's what the chamomile does. And the mint kind of does the same thing. But mint also attracts good energy. It attracts peace of mind. It attracts, clear thoughts. So, you can start to use those herbs for the properties that they have, but you can also infuse in them as you're making the tea and you putting the honey in your children's tea. You like, I want to bring sweetness into their life so that they're not worried, and I want them to have success, and I want them to be happy when they go to school. So, I'm saying, as we look around our homes and look in our actions, those actions that we kind of dread sometimes, we can start to look at those actions a little different and feel a little different about it, because we can now put our energy into it and use it as a tool for us to manifest things in our lives and in our families' lives, right? Also, when you find yourself coming up against a wall, like coming up into challenges and stuff, and you may get frustrated, but sometimes you have to change how you're looking at it and think about it as like a lesson to be learned, or a time for you to slow down and look around you. I know for me, if I find myself running into a wall, then that lets me know I need to slow down and see what's happening around me. It might be a warning of, maybe something you forgot, something you overlooked, something that you need to pay attention to. So the challenges in our lives are not always irritations. Sometimes if we're looking at it, if we change our attitude about challenges, we recognize that it's a signal for us to slow down and pause and look around us. Okay, so let's see what our here all heck breaking loose behind me. It's the first rain of May, and rainwater is very important in spiritual work. So if you live somewhere where it's raining in May, collect the water, and that water can be used to mop your floors in your house, to clean the windows in your house. You can use it to make special sprays with different herbs, because rainwater has its own magical properties. You can water your plants with the rainwater. It really helps them to grow. Rainwater is a cleanser. It helps you to relax. It helps to elevate the energy in your home. It's kind of like a holy water that is natural, right? So if you have the way to collect rainwater, you want to put it in something that is glass or ceramic or even metal, but you don't want to put it in something that's plastic. You want to collect it in something that has like substance to it, that has energy to it. Plastic does not have energy in it. All right, let us see what the card of the week is. Y'all still there? Please let me know if y'all still there. Let me know if this resonates with you. Did anything I say today touch you or hit you in a space or made sense to you? If it did, put it in the comments, because I'll be needing that, because I'll be talking. And I know it makes sense to me, but I don't know if it makes sense to y'all. So give me a hint. Let me see if y'all there, and let me know if any of this resonates while I do the card of the week. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, boo, boo. All right, let's see. Card of the week. Oh, I see hearts. Hearts let me know somebody is there. Ew, yay. I was like, ew, wait. So this is the Five of Wands, right? And we don't like that card to be upright. Usually we want upright cards. I know, make me want to go fold my clothes too. I'm about to go infuse my clothes with a whole bunch of stuff this week. I'm about to put money in my clothes. Like, you're going to attract this sweater right here. When I put this on, it's going to attract money and favor. And this sweater right here, this is going to be my power sweater. Oh, it's going down when I fold my clothes. Anyway, so today's card is the Five of Wands, right? But it is reversed. And we want this card to be reversed. Usually I'm like, oh no, our card of the week is reversed. But the Five of Wands is contention. It is people like fighting and what is the word? I'm like espionage. It's like gossip. This is okay, Lisa Love. You better infuse your clothes. Come on, put love and power in your clothes as you fold them, and get the wrinkles up out your life as you fold them. I'm smoothing out the kinks in my relationships. I'm smoothing out the obstacles at work. You better come on now. She is put the magic in your clothes, Lisa Love. Anyway, I'm sorry. I got excited. I really do want to fold my clothes now. Thank y'all, because they've been in the dryer since Thursday. Anyway, so when you look at the Five of Wands, you can see it. It's attacks, right? It's people who are like coming after you. And it's a lot of jealousy in the Five of Wands. It's a lot of competition in the Five of Wands. And when it's reversed, what it says is that your best bet is to stand outside of the BS. Do not get involved, because when you get involved, that's when you get hit by them sticks that you see in the picture. But when you stand to the side, what happens is those people fight with each other, and then they get tired, and then it fizzles out. And you are able to remain clean and unscathed. So when we see the Five of Wands reversed, it's a warning to mind your business and stay out of the mess. Sometimes you see some mess and you be like, hey, James. Sometimes you see some mess and you like, ooh, I wish somebody would say something to me. Now you in the mess because you just messy. Don't do that this week. The Five of Wands reverse is saying that the way for you to remain calm and blessed and protected is to stay out of this mess, right? A lot of times when it's the Five of, peace and light. Okay, the message. Sometimes when the Five of Wands comes up, people are beefing with each other, but they're selling wolf tickets. They're not really going to do anything. They just out here like, first of all, I wish you would. I'm going to pause to tell y'all this little story. So I was a math teacher, right, for years. I taught high school kids. So these two girls, they had beef for like the whole semester. They had beef. Every time they get a chance to walk past each other, they got something to say to each other. But they would never do anything, right? So one day they took over the whole class with they fight. I'm friends of all these, that. Nah, because I'm tapped. And they in the back, and the whole class was like, oh my God, Miss Gray, they about to fight. And I was like, they not finna fight. So everybody was trying to, break them up and stuff. I said, no, leave them alone. Everybody move. Y'all go over there. They looking at me like I lost my mind. I said, no, don't. Everybody let them alone. So I moved everybody out the way. And the girls looking like, what the hell is happening? I said, y'all want to fight? Fight. Go ahead, fight. We can't fight in school. Fight. Y'all close the door. Y'all been doing this all semester. Fight. They was like, I ain't really, and they didn't fight, of course. So that's the energy of this. It's that people are like saying things about each other. They're doing this negative stuff. They're building up this negative energy. And you might want to get in it because you want to defend somebody, because you feel offended, whatever your thing may be. But what happens when this card comes up, this Five of Wands, you get in the middle of it and you wind up being the one that gets hurt, because everybody else walks away unscathed. And you, because you jumped in, you get the lick that knocks you out. You get the consequences. The police come and be like, you the instigator. So stay to the side, let them do their thing, and you going about your business. That's the message of this week. Five of Wands reverse. Stay out the mess. Now I want to give us our prayer. Now this is a cleansing prayer, okay? Because our focus today, we're talking about how can you be intentional with the things that you really don't like feel excited about doing, like dishes and mopping the floor and things like that. Mopping the floor is a beautiful ritual. Man, look at here. If you want to clear up the energy in your life, and in your home, say people are like sad in your house, or maybe you feel discouraged, people feeling insecure, or you've had some troubles, mop your floors. That's the best thing you can do is mop your floors. And as you're mopping the floors, you're putting your prayers in there. I clear my home of all negativity that may have picked up along the way, intentionally or unintentionally sent to me from outside. I clear my space of sadness. I clear it of money stagnation. I clear it of depression. I clear it of grief. I clear it of failure. And then you put stuff into it. I add to my home, or I replace that energy with success, with financial abundance, with happiness, with joy, with good loving, with peace, with all of that stuff. So mopping the floor, that's one of the best things that you can do because nobody likes to mop the floor. But if you look at it differently, like I said, it's all in the attitude. Now, here's the prayer. Cleansing prayer. I am now choosing to cleanse myself and release any and all thought forms, beings, situations, and energies that are no longer of service to my highest and greatest good. Across all planes of my existence, across all universes, across all lifetimes, I ask that all energies that are less than love be transmuted for the highest good of all. And so it is. What? Let me say that again. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I know y'all ain't writing it down, so don't try to write it down. I'm going to put it on Facebook. I'm going to put it on Facebook. This is a cleansing prayer. I am now choosing to cleanse myself and release any and all thought forms, beings, situations, and energies that are no longer of service to my highest and greatest good. Across all planes of my existence, across all universes, and across all lifetimes, I ask that all energies that are less than love be transmuted for the highest good of all. So it is. When you hit it with that so it is, that's it. That's it. So we have our prayers, and this week, our assignment is to figure out how to take one of those chores that we don't like and turn it into a prayerful time. We need to put our energy and our ashe into manifesting the things that we want. And we got to look outside. This will help you to recognize symbolism, the symbolism of magical work, right? Thank you, boss lady. I love that prayer. I found it online. I did. I'm going to put it on the Mama Lewa Facebook page. So if you would like that prayer, come on after this and pick it up on Facebook, Mama Lewa. And while you're there, like the Facebook page and also like the YouTube channel and also like the Instagram channel. Okay. Anyway, what the hell? Oh, Mr. Patterson is over there doing stuff. So choose a chore and make that your prayer time, okay? Make that the time that you infuse an energy into yourself. You're infusing energy. Those situations that we have in our life where we're like, I just can't seem to get through this. Use that task to figure out ways to pray through whatever that challenge is, be it a challenge at work. Maybe you have a physical ailment and you want to pray that ailment out. As I smooth out the wrinkles in my clothes, I bring healing into my life. I smooth out the pain and discomfort that I have from my ailments, and I fold myself so that I feel the gentle, loving, healing hands of the Creator around me, building me into a new, well put together body. You know what I'm saying? You got to connect to these things in a way that gives them power, because then you like what we do is we do ritual in the time of crises. And we said last week, when you deal out of crises, you get crises. So we want to start to make it more routine for us to pray. And so these are different ways to add prayer into your life and to get your stuff together. You know what I'm saying? You got to be creative. So as you're cooking, choose your herbs this week. Okay, this week, I know that basil is a money herb. I know that mint is a money herb. So I'm going to use basil in as many things as I can. And every time I use it, I'm going to pray for financial abundance. I'm going to drink mint tea. I'm going to have mint jelly. I'm going to have mint, mint, mint. I'm going to put mint in my pocket so that I'm attracting financial blessings. Is there a floor cleanse that we can make? Oh, yes, ma'am. Let me think of something right quick. So you want to add Florida water to your water. Sea salt. Oh, I'm sorry. Pause. Peace and light, boss lady. You're going to choose things to put in your floor wash based on what it is you want that floor wash to do. So if you want a money floor wash, one thing you can do is, and you can do this online, look up herbs and stuff and see the spiritual properties of that herb, right? So one way that I do with herbs is I pick the herbs that I'm going to use, and then I don't boil them. I boil the water, and then I add the herbs to it and let it sit, kind of like making a tea. Right, so you don't want to boil the herbs because that strips it of its oils. You want to let it seep in the water like for maybe 15, 20 minutes and add that to your water. So you can add cinnamon. That's a love thing. That's also a money thing. Cinnamon helps to bring financial abundance. Cinnamon helps with communication. It brings the goodness and the sweetness in your life. You can use allspice. You can use clove. Those are all like money, sweetness, love, communication, warm and fuzzy. You know, just like it smells. You'll smell that warm and fuzzy, like apple pie type thing. If it make you feel like that, that's like a love, abundance kind of floor wash. And you want to strain that water and use that water in your floor wash. If you want a money floor wash, you're gonna use stuff like basil. Mint is another one. I'm hearing marjoram, but I don't think that's a money one. But maybe it is. I'm hearing that. If you want a protection one, you're going to use something like red pepper, garlic, thyme, rosemary. That's protection as well. So you got stuff in your cabinet right now that you can make a floor cleanse with. And you can add just like your regular, whatever you would cleanse the floor with. Hey, Wild Child Essentials. Whatever you would clean your floor with, like, Fabuloso or whatever, that you usually cleanse your floor with, but you want to put that other stuff in there. So if you first figure out what you want it to do, you can look up the herbs and figure it out. It's easy peasy. All right, then. That is our Sunday check-in. I will see you on Tuesday for Spiritual Tools Tuesday. It looks like I will be doing live on Instagram and YouTube, and then uploading this on Facebook as a recorded program. So if you need to catch it later, you can catch it on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook later on. All right. I only have appointments next Friday and Saturday for readings. And they going fast. I think I might have 2 left for next week. So if you need some readings, you need to get to me quick. You can inbox me. You can Facebook message me, or you can email me at mamalewa@gmail.com for a tarot reading. All right, y'all. We got our drinks. We got our cards. Stay out the mess this week. Don't get caught in the trick bag, and put your prayers up. All right. Peace, y'all.